Hello everybody, this is a model of a multipolar motor neuron. We'll see the parts of this neuron. This part of the neuron is called the cell body, and these are the dendrites. Dendrites are short branching processes that bring the electrical signal or neural signal into the cell body. So they bring the signal into the cell body. If you see inside the cell body, this is the nucleus, and this is a nucleolus. So inside the nucleus, this structure is the nucleolus. And you see the round structures shown here. These are the nucleus bodies. Nucleus bodies. Concentrated endoplasmic reticulums are nucleus bodies. And you see the fibers, these are called neurofibrils. And the outer covering is the neurolemma. So neurolemma is the covering. Now we'll see the part that attaches the axon to the cell body. This part or this area is called the axon hillock. Now let's see this part. This structure is called the axon. Axon takes the signal out from the cell body. So dendrites bring the signal in, and axon takes the signal out from the cell body. And around the axon you see the yellow covering. This is called the myelin sheath. And this is called Schwann cell, and the outermost covering is called the neurolemma. So neurolemma is this whole outer membrane. And you see the pinched off areas or constricted areas. These are called nodes of Ranvier's, and in these areas the electrical signal gets faster. Now at the end of the axon, these are called axon terminals or telodendria, and at the end of the axon terminals or telodendria you have the synaptic knobs. These button-like structures are synaptic knobs, and where the synaptic knobs get attached to the skeletal muscle. So this is the muscle. That area is called the motor end plate. So synaptic knobs get attached to the muscle fiber by the motor end plates. Okay, so those are the parts of a motor neuron. Let me quickly go over. So this is the cell body. Inside the cell body you have a nucleus, and inside the nucleus you have a nucleolus, and in the cytoplasm you have the nucleus bodies and neurofibrils, these fibers. Cell body receives electrical signal from the dendrites. So dendrites are these short branching processes. They bring the signal into the cell body. Okay. And the area where the axon gets attached to the cell body, this is called the axon hillock. Okay. Now we'll see this part. This innermost structure is the axon, and around the axon you have insulation formed by the myelin sheath, and this is a Schwann cell that helps to form the myelin sheath, and these pinched off areas are called the nodes of Ranvier. The outermost covering of the cell body and this process is called the neurolemma. These are the telodendria or axon terminals, and at the axon terminal, end of the axon terminal, you have the synaptic knobs, and the synaptic knobs get attached to the muscle fiber by the end plates. Those are called the motor end plates, and this is the skeletal muscle fiber. So signal gets into the cell body through the dendrites and is processed inside the cell body, and cell bodies send signal to the next neuron or the muscle.